So we've been specialising in the garage services sector for the last 14, 15 years. And that accumulated knowledge of dealing with hundreds, if not thousands of garages over that course of time, it's that distillation of, distillation of specialist knowledge that makes us the experts. We're now approaching a huge milestone for us, nearly 600 customers, which we hope to bypass before Christmas. So the online landscape, as we recognise it now, is going to change. No one's perfectly clear as to how it's going to change, but it's definitely going to change. A lot of this is down to AI, and a lot of it is just down to the proliferation of new social media platforms. Now, what's interesting is that these new social media platforms, or you could even say media platforms, are now becoming search platforms. And there's some interesting analytics already about what's happening with TikTok and people under the age of 25, where they're using that primarily as their search engine. So Google is always going to be there, don't get me wrong, but the online landscape is going through some tectonic activity. The skyline as we see it at the moment is going to be very different in, I would say, even within 18 months, 24 months, certainly within 36 months. So how does that affect garages, independent garages in particular? Well, I think in many ways the garage services sector is kind of insulated from rapid change, because garages do their very best to kind of, schedule servicing, MOTs. They send off all these helpful reminders. On the whole, the driving public are just chaotic. And we know that from all the searches, the millions of searches that we record kind of passing through our network of garages. Because of that, I think the conventional way of being found for a garage business is going to remain, it's going to have more legs than across any other sector, but we have to be ready for it. We're going to be launching a few new arms to the business. So first of all, we're going to be creating social media content that can satisfy all these changing requirements. We're also going to offer a pay-per-click Google ad arm to the business, which we've never had before. And the final thing is something that we're going to call GSO Studio, where we're actually going to be able to create video content for garages, but in a structured SEO way, so that they can really benefit from these opportunities amongst this changing landscape. The website is still the only vehicle at the moment that can specify the type of work you want to have coming in, or garage business wants to have coming in. But that should be constantly looked at. We're here to make certain that everything is running absolutely smoothly and whatever else, but we are reliant on our customers to tell us if there's dips in this, or they want more of that. Just keep looking at it, and if you're not getting what you want to have coming in, give us a call. And equally, if you don't have a GSO website, get in contact with your web agency. But if they're going to kind of, just smack you with a whole range of costs that you think are not reasonable, well, that's your opportunity to come over to GSO, because we would never do that.